I would be excited if Brock came back.
Is Brock Lesnar coming back to the UFC?
If I want to continue after this, it's got to be something that I want to do.
Brock Lesnar is a former national champion. He is a former world champion, and he's a once-in-a-lifetime attraction. Those things are real.
Brock's WWE deal is up at the end of the summer, I think. He's still under contract with the UFC, but we have not signed him to a fight.
What are the chances he faces the winner of DC Stipe?
Please.
I know he wants to fight. Yeah, that's a possibility.
Dave Meltzer, who writes for the Wrestling Observer, he's saying that there's rumors that Brock Lesnar is supposed to make an appearance at UFC 226 and call out the winner of DC and Stipe.
Brock Lesnar's coming back.
There's always one dog out there that's maybe tougher than you.
Hands off DC, good for him. He's a two-time champ, two-division champ. Good for him.
After Daniel won, we had a special guest in the octagon.
Brock, get out of my octagon! I got some pictures to take.
He tells Dana and the UFC how high to jump.
Brock Lesnar decided to make an appearance, start a fight, push some people around. He wants this fight.
Lesnar hit me up a couple days ago and says, sorry I went dark on you, but I had some stuff I had to take care of.
When I'm in the octagon waiting for Stipe, he was standing there kind of grimacing, like smirking at me. So I was like, oh, well, I guess Brock Lesnar's here to pick a fight. And I told him I wanted to kick his butt. He's a pro wrestler. He does fake fighting. So I'll do fake fighting with you until I put my fist up inside of your face.
Lesnar won the world title at 4 fights in.
You know, he did some real heavy lifting. He got in there with King, Overeem, got in there with Carwin. He's fought some tough sons of bitches. So he may just be the guy with the balls to step in there with anybody.
What if this is the last time they'll see this larger-than-life figure fight again?
Of course, you've had success as the former UFC heavyweight champion.
He stayed mysterious. That was Vince's idea that monsters don't talk. Bring him out and have him be this big, imposing monster.
We do want the Brock Lesnar fight. The proof that we want the Brock Lesnar fight, Sports Center, all cut up, one take, and it was Brock Lesnar entering the octagon. Is it the biggest show of the year? Brock Lesnar came in last. He's your next fight.
He's gonna be the next guy I fight.
Here comes the pain.
Listen to DC.
He can do whatever the fuck you want. He's the captain now.
Listen to DC. There's a guy that I've known for a long time. He's a wrestler. He's an All-American. He's a former UFC champion. Brock Lesnar, get your ass in here.
Let me tell you something. I walked into this building and watched the heavyweight disasters from the beginning. The Dawn of the piece of Miocic, the piece of DC, I'm coming for you, motherfucker! Can you see me now? Can you see me now?
Here we go.
Reigning, defending, undisputed Universal Heavyweight Champion Brock Lesnar.
People just don't understand physically what Cormier brings to the table. He went 13-0 as a heavyweight.
Brock Lesnar just may be the strongest human being walking the face of God's earth.
I'm coming for you, boy.
I pulled that sumbitch out, and I beat him over the head with it.
When an icon walks away before its time, the only question that will haunt him is, what if?
DC's MMA dream sequence, other than beating Jon Jones, was always to have this fight against Brock Lesnar.
I'll let my actions speak louder than words, like I always have and I always will.
If you don't stick your neck out, you're never going to get ahead.
He's a real freak.
Brock Lesnar is a national champion in wrestling. He is a world champion in the UFC. He is going to go into the Hall of Fame, but he's also a star.
I will kick his butt when we fight.
They talk a lot of shit to each other about wrestling and who would have won in wrestling.
Brock, you get to push me now.
There is a thing with those two.
But when we fight, you get to go to sleep in the octagon.
We're definitely going to make that fight.
He stopped Randy Couture on his 4th professional fight. He stopped him. His bone structure is just straight Viking. He's an enormous human being, and he's skillful. This is not a normal human.
This is one of those legacy fights. Daniel's already going to go down as one of the greatest of all time.
There's not too many people who want to fight Brock Lesnar. Look at the size of his fucking head. He's taking shit that makes your fucking head grow.
You could take Brock Lesnar and put him back in time. He would be on the biggest horse, the front of the line, swinging the biggest sword. I mean, that guy was put on this earth to do battle.
That is one big two. Right Harry goes spinning back.
If you had any questions about whether or not this guy's for real, they have been answered.
Brock Lesnar has done it. This is about my family. This is about my doctors. This is about my training partners. And I'm still the toughest SOB around, baby.
Yeah, man, exciting times. What was he going to do? He cleared out the division.
He's a guy that comes up, steps up against the toughest name.
Cormier has done some heavy lifting for the company. He has added and contributed to the entire industry.
Brock Lesnar does
I love it.
what Brock Lesnar wants to do.
Brock Lesnar, ladies and gentlemen.
Daniel Cormier's a good guy. In his entire life in this career, a decade, he's asked for one thing. It's a Brock Lesnar fight.
Can't DC beat a monster of a man in Brock Lesnar? I love that fight, and again, it'd be another beautiful demonstration of what mixed martial arts is all about. And the fact that he's able to do this at 39 years old.
Daniel Cormier, ladies and gentlemen.
I prove that I am worthy of being called champion.
The moment Brock Lesnar punches me, I'm going to get in his ass. Once that cage door closes, he's going to have to answer for his words.
Man, DC Daniel Cormier versus Brock Lesnar.